Howdy all, how you all doing? Today we're having a little old workshop day. It was wet, it's dried up a bit now and gone real sunny, but they give more rain and thunderstorms tomorrow, so there's not really heck all to do. Straw's too wet, corn's too wet, grass is wet, everything's wet. And I just want to pop off this end of the pickup. That's bent and snapped, I need to weld that at some point. Probably that today. Yes, I need to get all this off. So far I've taken off panels and chain block. Keeps that chain tight. I won't say it's chain off, but he's an arsehole. It only fell off 2 days ago and I don't know why, because I can't get it off without the tensioner and it looks slack as shit. But as soon as you want to pull it off, you run out of slack. But I need to pull this cog off anyway. Took the bolt out the end already. I need to pull her off really. I just want to service in her because the other day I done some tines. Yes, I still need to do more tines. I used up every tine I had nearly. Just in there on the cam track, there's a bolt missing that holds the bearing in. And I've had problems with bearings before because they're an arsehole. Because I'm not sure about this one, we'll see when we get there. But on the older ones, you had to cut off somewhere in there and weld a whole new end on, because there's no way of getting a bearing on. It just comes as a unit with a bearing on welded together. And I'll see what it looks like when I show you. But this will be the third time this year I think I've done this, as earlier in the year I put all this together on the D6060. Only about a month ago I did the bearing, cam track bearing, one of them on the 4006, and now we're on the 6060. So I'm getting well up to it now anyway. But basically all I've got to do now, bearing puller, just slap a bolt in here so it knack it into the threads of the puller, and just pop this cog off, and then the chain will come off with it, so that'll be easy. But I need 2 hands for this because that puller is also awkward. That didn't work, but luckily I brought myself an extra arm because with only 2 she just wants to go sideways. So, oh, this is awkward one-handed. Go on, you shit. Oh, nearly there. Okay. We'll do the nut. That's the nut. I'll just slap this on and we'll pull that bastard off. Well, I gotta remove the 3 legs, but chain comes against these brackets, which is a bollock. So I'm gonna have to split the chain if I can find the joiner. Come on, where are you? Don't tell me it's the other side. Come on. Oh, where are you two? Come on, little joiner. Seriously? Seriously? What the fuck is it? Oh, that one. Please don't be that one. No? Huh. Huh. Oh, who did this? It's gonna be the other side. Oh. What a dick move to put the joiner that way around. It's so much easier the other way. But I get that off nice and easy. Or not. Oh, come on. There we go. I do. Oh, come on. Come on! Oh. Right, that's cog off. done. Oh, he's tight. Get him off. Next, to get this guard off, when he's off, I can weld that up. That's just like a standard pickup band. Undo 2 down there, undo 2 up there. And they'll just pull out like a normal pickup band. And oh, what's that? What's that? That's a locking collar for a bearing, and he's not locked. Sort that out. Oh, I've got this apart then. And then there we go. What a mess. This is all oily because we've got these oil pipes, all the chains, and there's another pipe comes down here into there and lubricates the cam track in there, and it just kind of goes everywhere. I mean, it's not going to rust, but it's a little bit irritating. But yeah, it does a good job. You go off over there, and then up in there you can see a pot. You put the oil in, the electric motor that pumps it round. But yeah, I'll get this guard off. This is a pain because this one, that one, oh god, no, take that one off. That holds the wheel and bracket for the rollers, but that tight up the chains, so that's not going to come. But then once you take this piece off, this bearing is holding up the pickup, so you need to get a jack in under there to keep the pickup up, and that's the irritating one to get back on because you need to line up all 4 cam track bearings and this shaft. Well, actually no, you'll already be on the shaft, but the bearings especially are a pain, but it's doable on your own sometimes. Yeah, let's pop this bastard off. Right, pulled that off, got this bracket off, the chain that adjusted the height of the pickup. I pulled off a second band just to make it easier. Give me a little jack and under, jack on there, because this is all that's left holding up beside the pickup. Take that keyway out, and oh, come on, come on. Oh, why'd you have to be assholes? Come on. Oh, really? What about that screwdriver? There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And the next ones. Yeah, that's better. Oh, put them with that. That locking collar off. And we're down to just bearing, hopefully. Yeah, something like that. What an oily mess. I do. Now, just need to pull this off with pullers. Oh, I had a brush up too because I was getting dusty. I don't think I need the pullers. That's fucking... yeah. Alright, let's jack this up and see what we can do. Ooh. Oh, crud. Oh. So, the jack didn't really work. But off easy. I forgot about the oil pipe as well. So I'll chuck that up there to keep that slack. And yeah, come off quite nicely, to be honest. All bearings there are good. He's really good. Just need to clear his crud away in a minute. to see the nuts. I might try tightening some up, because I've seen when they've come loose before and it just ends up wrecking the housing, and you can't get the housing off because there's a bearing in on this shaft, and there's the housing for it. Basically there's no way you can get the bearing off without cutting it all to pieces and having to re-weld a bearing in, and then the heat will kill the bearing, and I don't even know how the fuck they manufacture the bloody things. Unless these are different, but I don't think they are. Good job we got a spares baler for a bolt. Right, so we got a bolt missing there. Try to tighten up some of the other ones because there's a little bit of play there. As you've seen, been and nicked a bolt off the other baler to fit in there. And this one looks like they changed the design off the old ones, where there's a roll pin through there. You can beat out and take out this section and pull the bearing off that way, because the old ones you just had to buy like a section that was welded back here, somewhere in there, somewhere there. You welded in, cut the old one off, welded in a new one, and that was how you change the bearing basically. But that's a lot better. That's a lot better. So let's just bolt this one back together, and it probably go back together. I just a bit irritating. I got a bit of play in them. I don't quite know what that is. So I tried tightening these bolts up and it don't move. Cock. I don't know. It's not. No, it's in the bearing. But oh well, just that some of these tines, when it goes one way, they like to touch. I replaced a load of them the other day, and as I said, I ran out because there's that many of the fuckers gone, and a few brackets missing. That's why that one in the middle and the one below in the middle is completely missing at tine. I need to get some more. All these here are missing one. I tried to when the whole thing goes, then well, you're not taking off half of a good tine. But yeah, slap this bitch back together. I can line all that up. Once I put the bolt in, I'm gonna put the bolt in. Where's the bolt? Right, bolts in, all tight. Nearly lined up, ish, almost. Ooh, what happened there? That's a groove. But anyway, you just got to get this to line up on the cam track. Got a few fucking issues with pickup bands wearing, but that's what I said about. Feels like they're that could have been to do with the bearing on the end, to be honest. Though they were rubbing one side quite heavily at one point. I feel that one's touching. Don't touch, because that's what wears through the sides of the bands. But let's see if we can get this pickup track back on. Well, I think I found another problem. Oh, it's not wiggling now. It was wiggling. And this bearing's got a mighty great chunk taken out of it. I don't know why. I'm guessing that might be why the locking collar was loose. But do I get another bearing? It felt really wiggly when I put it on. No, it doesn't feel too bad. Stop moving. It feels solid now. No, there's wiggle that way. I reckon while it's apart, we need another bearing. Let's pop that off and go and grab one. New bearing, ready to go on. Give it a bit of grease. She should slide, hopefully. There was a slight burr there, but I gave her a clean up with that old gem. Usually does a treat. Yeah. Hopefully she should go back on. Then we got to mess about try and line up all the cam track bearings. Slide her on. Right, she's back on. It's not too bad if you can line up one bolt there and then work this side in, and as you go just pop the bearings in. You just got to give everything a wiggle and hope nothing gets caught somewhere down. It's not too bad because you can turn, not too bad where there's no drive on, but yeah, just keep her pushed on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've got a new lock and collar. Let's go on there. There we go. Sort that out in a sec. Just bolt all these back in. And we're on the way to being back together. Don't put them on just yet. I forgot about a bracket. Oh, what a penis. Yes, bad boys. Go on. What chain link is you on? Somewhere like that. Can you sit there? Oh, steady. Right there. No, you probably won't, but oh well. And there. Way further up than that. That one, I reckon. That link there. Oh no, we'll line the bolties up. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Lovely job. Alright, not forgetting anything this time. This time the bolts can go back on. If I remember where I put them. Put them? It's them. Oh dear. Lovely. Nearly there. Might even have some straw to bale this afternoon. I can't see it happening myself, but apparently they're going to go and have a look and it might be bailable. Really can't see it happening. Really can't. Deal. This is flying back together now anyway. Just got band there. The other band to go back on, cog chain, job done. We split the chain earlier, so that's a fucking piece of piss to put on now. No messing around trying to get it over the cogs. And that'll be all ready to go if we need to. See what bit we take, because the 174 I had has gone back this morning and mine's still out of action, so we're down to little tractors still. So ooh, that lock and collar's a bit unlocked. Let's find an Allen key for that. Make sure he's on tight. Look, we are flying back together now. Drawing this chain back in, and this time we're going to do it the correct way round. We put that link in back there. This is hard with the camera in your hand. There we go. Do it from the back, look. And yeah, come in with your spacer. Lovely. Where does it go? Where does it go? That way. So it goes that way. There we go, easy peasy, look. And then when you come to take it apart, that bit is right there, ready. Oh, lovely. Then just this tensioner block to go in and tighten it all up. Just panels and 2 bands to go back on, and we're all back together. Beautiful.